Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Thanks for coming by the Bellisario Sonic YouTube channel. I'm coming to you from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama, and we're talking about music, records, doing record reviews, interviews, and more. We're keeping great music alive together by doing one review at a time, one share at a time, one thumbs up at a time by you guys out there. Today, a topic that we're all interested in if we're record collectors, Record Store Day 2025, Black Friday coming up, right? That's the topic of today's video, and I'll be going through the list with you guys, and I'll be telling you what titles interest me. Record Store Day becomes a bit more irrelevant every year as time goes by for me, even though there's always something that interests me, especially the jazz titles. So not too many of those are available on this Black Friday Record Store Day. So before we dive into the list, just want to let you guys know that for those of you out there that have been waiting for the Livia Mazzanti CD here, Scarlatti alla Scarlatti on the Bird Box label, these are now in. I just got them in the other day, and these are hot off the press. Vinyls are soon to follow, but for those of you classical music fans out there that like the digital CDs, you got to get your hands on this. Sounds fantastic. I will be doing a full review of this coming soon, but I just wanted to let you guys know that this is available. If you click on the Bird Box website below, you can pick these up. All right, let's dive into the list here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the list and we're going to go through it together, and we'll talk about some of the titles on there that I think are interesting. And please leave your comments. Let me know which titles interest you. All right, so let's dive into this. I've put my graphics in here so we can go through these together. On this first page that's pulled up here, not a whole lot interests me on this first page. There's really not one title here that I would purchase. So take a look through the list there and let me know, leave your comments, let me know if there's anything there that interests you on this first page here. We're going to go through the entire list here. So nothing here on this first page. Going into the second page here, there is the Miles Davis live at the Plug nickel, which, as you guys probably know, if you're jazz fans, the Miles Davis complete live at the Plug nickel is coming out very soon. Vinyl box set and CD box set that's going to contain everything. So this title coming out for Record Store Day, unless you want to get an abbreviated version, this is probably not something you're going to pick up if you plan on getting the box set. And so I do plan on getting the box set, so this is probably not going to be something I'm going to want to get. Other than that, on this page, that's pretty much the only thing. There is a Larry Coryell in the 11th House. Of course, Larry, a great guitar player, and that looks like a live at the Riviera 76th. That could be possibly interesting, but it probably won't make it to my cut list. So other than that, not much on that page. Let's move on to the next page here. A couple of Bob Dylan's there. It looks like a 7-inch Masters of War, Alex Lomax. And then you've got an original freewheeling Bob Dylan. For me, although I'm a Dylan fan, that's nothing that I would be interested in getting. Moving down the list, the Bill Evans has always interests me. And even the last Record Store Day, I wasn't planning on getting the Bill Evans. I ended up getting it. I am a big Bill Evans fan, and I do like those titles. So that is going to be another Resonance Records release. They always do a great job with their titles, and so I think that's going to be another one to get. That will probably make the cut for me. Other than that, not a whole lot on this here. You got a Fleetwood Mac title that's live 1975 that I'm sure some people will be interested in. They're big Fleetwood Mac fans. If you're a Grateful Dead fan, it looks like there's a double LP set there and a On the Back Porch Volume 2 LP, all Rhino. So for you Grateful Dead fans out there, that might be something you'll want to pick up. For me, not too much interest there. What else do we have coming onto this one? There's a Charlie Hayden album that definitely has caught my attention live at the Jazz Record Mark on the Delmark label. That does look interesting. It looks like a single LP. For you blues fans, you got John Lee Hooker there. There's an In Excess live Rhino release that might be kind of cool, live from the Royal Albert Hall, 1986. There's a Jazz Sabbath live album there. If you're a Billy Joel fan, there's Live from Long Island, 3 LP set. That still probably won't make my cut. I'm not buying a whole lot of rock music these days. And that's pretty much it for that list. Let me know. Again, leave your comments. Let me know if any of these titles interest you. Moving on. B.B. King, Broadcasting the Blues Live. Looks like from Germany. That's going to be a double LP set if you're a blues fan. The Marcus King there, No Room for Blue. The 3 titles on this page here that interest me are the Rahsaan Roland Kirk albums, The Seek and Listen, and The Vibrations in the Village, which are both Resonance Records double LP sets. Those definitely interest me, and I will probably try to pick those up. And the Yusuf Lateef Golden Flower Live in Sweden on the Elemental label, that also is a 2 LP set, and that definitely catches my attention. So those 4 titles, the Bill Evans, the 2 Roland Kirks, and the Lateef albums are all on the top of my list that I'm looking at. Other than that, on this page, nothing else there really catches my attention. There's the Led Zeppelin Trampled Underfoot 7-inch vinyl. I don't know if that's any different than the EP they just put out, the live EP. I don't know if that's the same thing or if this is different tracks or what. So leave your comments if you guys know. Other than that, moving on. On this page here, Joni Mitchell, Rolling Thunder Review, Rhino LP there. That could be interesting. I'm definitely a big Joni Mitchell fan, and I do like her record store day releases. And that could be something that I would be interested in if I was going to buy something other than jazz. That would probably be the one. What else is on here? Another Charlie Patton release. It looks like every record store day you have some kind of a Charlie Patton release. If you like the old time acoustic blues, that might be something for you. Other than that, for me, not much else. I mean, another Motley Crue, really. Home Sweet Home picture disc, it looks like. Nothing there that interests me. All right, moving on to the next page. Let's take a look at this. A couple of, looks like you have the Tom Petty live anthology from the Vaults, double LP. I don't know if that's any different or selections from the bigger set. Not sure what will be on that. I'm a huge Tom Petty fan. I'm always interested in his stuff, but that's probably not going to make the cut for me either. Rat fans, Invasion of Your Privacy, 40th anniversary. But they just put all the Rat titles out, I think, not long ago, and they're all still available. So I'm not sure what that would benefit anyone from. Linda Ronstadt, The Early Years, double LP there. Could be interesting. Sunvolt Trace, 2 LP, 30th anniversary. I do like Sunvolt. That could be kind of a cool title. But again, that's probably not going to make the cut for me. Moving on, we got 2 more pages here. This page here, Talking Heads, Tentative Decisions, Demos, and Live. Looks like an LP and a 7-inch single. That could be kind of cool. That would probably, if I was going to get another rock title other than the Joni Mitchell, or another non-jazz title, I should say, it would probably be that Talking Heads. That looks kind of neat. For your blues fans, you got Sonny Terry, Brownie McGee, Live from the Ash Grove. That could be kind of a cool album there. And finally, closing out the list, Van Halen fans have a Live at Wembley there, 95 on Rhino single. There's a T-Bone Walker for you blues fans, expanded, T-Bone Blues expanded, an LP and a 10-inch single. That could be kind of a cool package there. I do love T-Bone Walker. What a great guitar player. Such cool phrasing. So that could be something that could be interesting. And there's a Bobby Womack Live in London, double LP. For you country fans, Dwight Yoakam. Then I wrote the first 3 albums. Looks like 4 LPs. I do like Dwight Yoakam. I think I already have a couple of those OGs already. So, and again, I'm not buying too many country albums these days. So although it looks interesting, that's probably not going to make the cut either. The other last one there would be the Lester Young, Lester Leaps In live at Birdland. And that's a single LP. That could be kind of cool, but it's probably not going to make the cut either. And then you've got a double LP of Warren Zevon there, Epilogue live at Edmonton Folk Festival, the Omnivore label. That could be interesting for you Warren Zevon fans. I am a Warren Zevon fan as well, but that's probably not going to make the cut for me either. So there you go. That's your list there, the entire list that I've gone through. Leave your comments. Let me know what you guys think. What titles interest you. I'm definitely interested in hearing from you, so leave your comments. But I wanted to go through the list with you guys and just let you guys know what interests me. And are you guys standing in line this year for the record store day? I usually never stand in line, so I usually show up about 2 hours after the stores open, and then I go in and I grab the jazz titles if they're still there. And most of the time, at least half of the ones. So out of those 4 titles, I would imagine that Bill Evans will be the first to go. And then the other 3 titles that interest me, the Roland Kirk and the Lateef albums, they're probably going to be available, I would say. So it just depends on how many they ordered. But that's all I've got for Record Store Day 2025 Black Friday. Leave your comments. Happy listening. And I have a lot more reviews coming for you guys coming up. A lot of jazz, new jazz releases. I'm going to be starting a new show that's going to be exposing a lot of new jazz releases, both vinyl and CD. And it's been kind of like a radio show for an hour where I'm going to play a track off of several different albums for you guys. And I'll have graphics I'll put up and that kind of stuff. So I think that's going to be fun, and it's going to kind of be a way for me to give more exposure to several albums at one time, which I think will be kind of cool. And it'll be ones that I've already reviewed or ones that I haven't reviewed or haven't gotten around to. So that way I can kind of get those albums, those jazz albums back out in front of you guys in case you missed them. So stay tuned. A lot more stuff coming your way. We will talk to you soon. Take care.